Hey, what's up, guys? JC with Raw and Strong. We're back. Just got back from Cali. Good trip, a lot of love. Thank you for all the support, all the love out there. Got homesick. Got homesick pretty quick. I was supposed to stay out there until Sunday night. Actually ended up driving back that same day on Saturday. What can I say, man? We're going to talk about being institutionalized and, the good, the bad. What's up? JC. Wrong and Strong. I am Wrong and Strong. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Hit that bell. Leave a comment. Cali was wonderful. But in all reality, I like to do the same thing that I do. I have pretty much a routine that I do every day. I get up at the same time. Go to work, I train, come back home, same thing, over and over again. And that has a lot to do with how I lived my life in prison, Some say that I'm institutionalized. I say that keeps me out of trouble. I already know that if I step foot in a bar or a strip club or something like that, shit's gonna go bad. So What is being institutionalized? It's in dictionary word. It's established in a practice or custom. That means you're pretty much in on doing that. They use the term in a lot of like prison movies and stuff like that. Institutionalized. When it really comes down to it, man. So I've met a lot of cats that went into prison at 17, 18, and they've been down for 30 years. The whole thing of being institutionalized is so you lose your social and life skills of being in the world, which, a person develops as they spent a long period of time living in prison. You are not living a normal life like people out here on the streets. So you're not going to work, you're not paying rent, you don't have a bank account, there's a lot of things that you're not doing that is an everyday life. So you lose those life and social skills. It's called everyday responsibility. So being in the world, life. And often, since they lose those skills, often they can't manage the demands of life. So, they end up either going back or committing another crime. And the thing is that I've met so many people, in the time that I did time, that were like this, And like I said, when I was in Cali, I was like really hyped up to leave. Like I rented a really nice condo in downtown LA. I rented it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was going to, stay out there. I was going to go to the expo on Saturday and Sunday, and just kill it and go here, go there, do a photo shoot here. And once I got there, it was just unsurreal because I actually started missing my home, my gym, my routine. I had a little little nervous breakdown at the expo because it was a lot of people bumping into me. Like it was too much of a crowd. So am I institutionalized? There's a lot of things that I am pretty much set in my ways. I wouldn't say that I am not able to deal with social and life skills because I've managed that, and the the way that I've managed is because I actually want to stay out of prison now. So I've learned to, you know, open up my bank account and go to work and do this and not let like normal people out here bother me, because so in prison there's a lot of set rules. A lot of set rules that people that have been doing a long time has set in stone, and it's just a no to not cross them. There was a friend that I had, Charlie. He was with me in Florida. He was an old man, OG. Charlie had been down since the 70s, and he had a couple bodies on his record. He wasn't coming home. He had been down very, very long time, and, you know, decades. And everybody at the prison was afraid of him because he would have good days and bad days, and he would stab a motherfucker in a second. So me and Charlie actually became really good friends because I knew how to deal with his up and downs. I learned how to drive around his, you know, if he was having a good day, the certain way that he looked. If he was having a bad day, just his facial demeanors, his body language, how I would see him. When I would see him, like, you know, walking down, you know, from his unit into the yard, and I would see him like dancing and he was listening to music and something like that, I knew that he was in a good mood, so I would approach him and, you know, start a conversation and we would kick it. He told me a lot of stories about his case, about everything. He was a good dude. But a lot of dudes didn't approach him because he was known to stab people on his bad days. So on his bad days, I would kind of like stay away a little bit and let him come to me. Give him that respect. And that's the thing. I think that's the thing that like fucks us up the most when we've done time, a long period of time, is that we come home and we expect the same kind of respect and the same kind of treatment from others out here, and it doesn't exist out here because it's just it's not prison. It's the real world. There's, I mean, just like there's a bunch of people that sit behind the keyboard, you know, talking shit. What do they call them? Keyboard gangsters or whatever. Like, it's just a different world. So you got to get used to that social and life skill from out here and kind of just go with it. You know, yeah, it took me a little bit of time, but every day you can make a small improvement. If you want to stay out, you want to make a change, trust me, you could do it. There's certain things that I do that you would call is being institutionalized. One of them is my toothbrush. I like to have it in the same spot, same place. Sometimes I catch myself walking around with the fucking toilet paper. And it'll end up in my room. And, you know, it's supposed to stay right next to the toilet. But I'm so used to carrying it around with me that, you know, it became a habit, you know, and it is what it is, man. And the thing is that being institutionalized is not a bad thing. It's not. If you take the good things out of it and actually use them to your advantage, you'll come out here killing the fucking game. Because guess what? Ain't nobody out here getting up at 3 in the morning. Ain't nobody out here working 19-hour days, and nobody out here is jumping off the fucking plane wanting to start their own business. All these guys that get out of prison get out so fucking hungry that they want to start their own business. They want to work, you know, not 19-hour days. They want to sleep less, work more. They come out hungry because they've lost so much time that it's time to. They're sprinting. They're not jogging. They're not walking. They're sprinting. And that's the thing, is that for my first 2 years, all I did was sprint. And now this year, it's kind of like my schedule set in stone that I'm just doing what I have to do, and I keep moving forward from there. You know, and if you take the stuff that you've learned in prison and use them to your advantage out here, you're gonna be a bad motherfucker. It is what it is. Trust me. A lot of people ask me, how it is that I get up at 3 in the morning every day, and I tell them because I have a reason, a why. Find your why. So being institutionalized is not a bad thing, man. You, like I said, I'm going to clear it up real quick. You lose some social and life skills while you're in there because you're in there for so long. Responsibilities, outside world shit. But you can relearn them and get your shit together. This is JC. I am Wrong and Strong. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Hit the bell, leave a comment. And like I said, man, Wrong and Strong channel is about my life, my stories. I share my experiences, what I'm doing, what I need to do to change, everything, man. It's motivation, it's prison, it's everything, and it's fucking fitness too. So I'll catch you guys on the rebound. Peace.